All right. Hello, 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 everybody. If you have just stumbled upon this video in the big, giant world of YouTube, thank you very much. My name is Jennifer Olea. I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator in the Southwest of Arizona. And I like to have paper crafty fun. So I am here to show you a project. Today is a project for my 12 weeks of Christmas. So this is video number 8. So there's videos, 7 videos prior to this with Christmas projects. And then there's going to be a handful of videos after this video. They come out Wednesday. And if you are not on my email list and would like to get all the latest and greatest information about paper crafting, my calendar of events, Stampin' Up! Information, then ask to be on my newsletter or my email list, and I would love to contact with you. Okay, today's project, let's make the desk big because we are going to be paper crafting, of course. Why else are we here? So let me show you what we're going to be making today. So this is what inspired my project. So in the paper crafting world, we have a term called CASE, copy and share everything. So I received this as a swap. I participate in a handful of swaps where I make one design, but I make like 20 cards and I mail them to somebody. A bunch of people do that. She divvies them up. So we get back 20 different designs, which is pretty cool. And so I am inspired by this. And this actually had ribbon tied around it, and so it stayed together. But how cute is this, right? For hot cocoa. And the stamp set More Than Autumn, which for some reason I have a hard time. I always want to make it better than autumn, but the title of the stamp set and the dies is More Than Autumn. We're going to be using that today. Okay, so here is my version of it because, let's open it up. And there we go. French vanilla hot cocoa, of course. And we're pulling in, this guy right here is, what is this guy? This guy is Christmas labels, which I need over here. Where's my, there it is. Yes. Okay, because we're going to be using this label. All right. Let me show you how I did this. So every hot chocolate packet is going to be different. So I have measurements for the hot chocolate that I got, which, as you can see, is a little taller than this guy. So I had to reconfigure the score lines and also the length of the paper. So I tried really, really hard to figure it out with a regular piece of cardstock, but I just couldn't do it. It just didn't cover it all the way. So this is 12 by 12 paper. So let me show you. A long time ago, Stampin' Up! Sold cardstock in individual colors, 12 by 12. As of right now, November 2024, they do not do that, but it is coming. I just happen to have a pack that I haven't used all the way from a long time ago. And I know it's a long time ago because it's got from Japan, when Stampin' Up! Was in Japan, and they're no longer in Japan. But it gives, that always makes me happy when I see the Japanese lettering. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What is it called? Having a brain fog this morning. Okay, so I took 12 by 12 paper and I scored it. So let me show you what I did. Sometimes you just need 12 by 12 paper for projects. It just, okay. So my paper is 3 3/4 by 12. If you are on my email list, then you have also received a recipe card with all these dimensions, but I will give them to you here. And if you would like to be on my email list, sign up, please. Okay, so our first score line is 1 3/4. So, and there we go. So 1 3/4. Ooh, I got scared. I almost thought I cut it. Okay, and then 2 inches. So we're just building little flaps for our hot chocolate. And then we have to open up the arm because we're going to 7 1/2, which is right here, like so, and 7 3/4, right there. There we go. Okay. So that's our hot chocolate wrapper. We also have designer series paper, which is the take a bow. Nope, take a bow. If you saw my Tuesday video, you know I did it correctly. But this time I did it. So take a bow paper, which is this lovely, it's all Christmas. There's 4 designs. Let's see, obviously no design here. It's 4 designs, and it's all, where's my other design? Let's see. It is all Christmas, which just makes me happy. And if you have been listening to me at all, you know that I decorate for Christmas after Thanksgiving. But for some reason this year, I feel like I want to do it a little bit early. We'll see what happens. Oh, did I use all of it? Okay, well, it's not that important. But it's all Christmas. So the colors are garden green, granny apple green, and real red. Traditional Christmas, let me know. Are you guys traditional Christmas people, or do you, and I think I just mixed up my pieces of paper. It's okay, there we go. Or do you do other colors? One year I did a red, white, and blue Christmas tree. That was a long time ago. Okay, so we have our scores, right? And so we're just going to do a little bit of folding, and then we're going to get our bone folder or a block. The other day I was teaching a class and I saw a lady do this with the handle of her scissors. Yeah, that works too. Just be careful, right? To get your good score lines, your good fold. There we go. Okay, so let's attach this like so. We're going to take some seal. Let's see, which way do I want to go? It doesn't really matter. I think I want to do like this. I had a very hard time deciding which way the patterns were going to go of the designer series paper because it all is very, very cute and festive. So there's this. Okay, we're going to put this guy off to the side. We're going to do some stamping and we're going to do some coloring. So if coloring's not your thing, It's not really hard colored, but we don't need white yet. Okay, we're gonna take our Memento ink. We're gonna take from our More Than Autumn. We're gonna take our cup right here, and then our whipped cream, and our sprinkles. We're gonna use the sprinkles too. All right, so let's ink this stuff up. Here we go. Tap, tap, tap. And I just have a piece of scrap, basic white. We've got our whipped cream, and I'm not putting it on top of there. I'm doing it a little bit above because I'm cutting them out separate. Okay. And then I pulled out some blends. I also pulled out Wink of Stella, which I don't use very often. Do you guys use Wink of Stella a lot? I don't for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not really like a glittery, blingy type of person. Or maybe it's because a long time ago I used to make cards for art troops and you can't do any glitter. I don't know why. It's just me. All right. So we're going to do this guy in, what is this? This is Cherry Cobbler. And I'm just doing lines all the way down. This is your little, like, your cup holder, right? So you don't burn your hands. And then we're going to do like whatever's on the inside of your cup. My guess is it's a dark chocolate kind of drink. Or maybe caramel macchiato. Seems pretty dark. That's okay. There's that. And then I'm taking a lighter neutral. I'm going to take the fine tip and I'm just going to follow all these lines because, of course, this is caramel. So I will say that my drink of choice is always a hot caramel macchiato. I don't really detour from that, but maybe one day I will. I don't know. My sister-in-law always gets some kind of like different food drink. Like, I guess I just don't go to Starbucks that much. Or any of the coffee places. It's not just Starbucks, but okay. Then I'm gonna, so I added the sprinkles in real red because my guess is you want it as festive as possible, right? And then I'm just going to swirl on some Wink of Stella to make it just a little sparkly because my guess is that's how the whipped cream looks. Don't you think? I think so. Okay, so we have that. Now we also need, we need I use Cherry Cobbler and I use the deckled circles and we're going to cut out a circle. So let's see, what are we cutting out? We're cutting out, let's bring this over here. We're going to cut out oops, almost dropped it. We're going to cut out a deckled circle. We're going to cut out some other stuff, but let me just do this because the piece of paper is on the larger side. All right. Okay, we're going to cut out a little green heart. Now, this is just leftover scrap. If you saw my Tuesday video, you know that I don't normally save this little tiny pieces like this, but this has the adhesive on the back, so I saved it, and it's actually going to work out perfect for this heart. So we want that. We want the pieces to cut out our coffee and our whipped cream, like so. And I am going to put some tape on there to hold these guys down, just so they don't move. We're going to run this through like so. And take all this stuff apart. I'm done with that. Take all this part. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there building this little packet for our hot cocoa. Let's start up there. There's one more thing I want to cut out, which is our label. Get my hands on a piece of paper. So we're going to cut out the label in basic white. I'm using the Christmas labels. It comes with these 4 dies, right? So your bundle comes with a stamp set and these 4 dies. If you follow me at all, you know that I love a good label. And this is just super cute. I can't help it. I have to say it. It's super cute. All right. So we're going to use that guy. Oh, goodness. And it's not working today. Okay. We are done with the die cutting. Yep. And so we are going to do some more stamping, because of course we are. So let's take our real, I was about to say real cherry cobbler, real red, and ink up our stamp, which says it's a hot cocoa day. And we're just gonna ink it up and stamp it like so. So there's that guy. And then we're gonna take our white, actually I need cleaner because I just used this guy. Okay, I need my Stampin' Scrub or my Simple Chamois. Either one would work. And I'm cleaning off my snowflake stamp. So my snowflake stamp comes from, it's a stamp called Sweetest Star. Sweet, like honey, sweet. But I wanted the snowflakes because snowflakes are cool for winter. I'm using Whisper White craft ink, which I don't use very often. So Wake of Stella and white craft ink. 2 things that I don't use very often, but I pulled out just for you guys. All right, we're going to ink this guy up, and we are stamping around. Right? And then we will fill in. Because our cute little coffee is going to go on top of this. So let's see. There we go. I was like, where's my cute little coffee? Oops. Okay. So we're going to add the little green heart to our coffee. Like, paper's not looking that great today. There we go. We're going to add that right in the middle, like so. And I'm going to use a little bit of seal to put this on. It's almost to the top. I want to see a little bit of the green just for color, right? And then I'm going to use dimensionals and pop this guy up. So let's add, and I'm definitely putting a dimensional right on that seam. You guys see that? There we go. Just because. Add one more to the top. Maybe I'll put one right there too. I don't want my coffee sagging in the middle. All right. After we get this guy on, we will start building. All right. Oh, look at how cute that is. So cute. So there's that. Let's put some of this stuff away so that we can build. Now, let me tell you, the way that I did this is I folded this over like so, and then I took glue dots and I just added one like right there. So kind of, is that gonna work? Maybe. So it's kind of doing it's double duty, right? It's holding that little flap down and it's also going to be attached to the paper. And then I took another one and just put it on the bottom. And they're not super strong, but it's enough just to kind of hold it in place. So we're going to put it in like this. And I wanted the paper on top of each other so that it was a little bit easier to keep closed. I couldn't figure out how to do it with the regular size cardstock. That's why I pulled out the 12 by 12. Okay, now this label, I'm just going to use adhesive on the top part. And because it's going to be hanging down over the flap, I put it to the side like so, because I also wanted a bow. So let's add our cute cup like this. Nope, let's kind of go down a little bit more. Whee. There's this. So even if you didn't want to do, oh, that goes for that one. If you didn't want to do hot chocolate packets, this would make a cute card and put a, you could do all the same elements. And then if you were going to do a gift card holder, or you should check out my Tuesday video. That's what I did. I did a gift card holder. Okay. So we're going to go under here like so. And then I'm just going to trim some off because it's easier to make the bow when the ribbon's not on the roll. So for the purpose of the video, oops, let's see, there we go. And I want a pretty tiny, yesterday I didn't have a Band-Aid on my finger when I did this. Today I do. I want a pretty tiny bow. So the way that I do it is I make it tight and then I make it small. And then I make it tight again, and then I make it small. And I will probably trim some of the tail of the bow. I tell you, on camera, not that easy to make a bow. If you come to my classes, you know bows are kind of my thing, but on camera, it's a little different. Okay, let's see. There we go. Oh, that could actually stay like that. Huh. Ooh, yeah, there we go. All right, let's chop this guy just a little bit. So there is, wouldn't that be cute just for like your bunko group or your book club, or I don't know, so many different, right? Or I was going to say spades. Like my husband used to play spades when he was deployed. So like if you play card games with a group of people, how cute this would be just as a little thinking of you gift. I will say that it was pretty easy to figure out the measurements because you're just placing your hot cocoa pack on your strip of paper and then you're just folding everything over. And I tried really hard to make them like even measurements. So I wasn't doing like, 1 3/16 or something like that. So, but if you are watching this video and you would like the measurements, then join my email list and that's how you get them. So I hope everybody has a great day, enjoys a little bit of paper crafting fun, and I will see you guys next week for video number 9. That's crazy. All right, guys. Happy crafting.